I'm Dan Galusha. Welcome to another edition of, well, actually this is both, Shooting Plink and also Dan's Fishing Tales. The reason is we're not going to be doing either one. We're not going to be fishing and we're not going to be shooting. We're going to be talking about a camera that I'm checking out to use in the series. And right now I'm shooting the Canon. I'm using that. That's the one that I have always used, except for when we worked with PBS and also Nelson Communications. They shot on entirely different equipment, of course. But what we're going to be doing is this is called an AKASO. It's a Brave 4. It's one of these new action cam things. And I really don't know exactly how we're going to be using it. It seems like it's pretty good. I've shot a little bit in the house just to see what it does. There's things that I definitely have to change. For one thing is there's a voice notification that's in it, and it's kind of a pain. It's nice to have when you use the remote control, because it does come with a remote control on it, which is right here, so that you can turn it off and on. Well, that's nice because it tells you when it's on and it tells you when it's off. But it's kind of bad if you have a low battery, because if it's a low battery, it'll say low battery. Well, that goes right across the audio, and if you're talking away like we are right now, you know, you got problems. But this unit, for the money, it comes with a lot of accessories, including the waterproof case right here. It's got that. It's got just a ton of things that I've got inside of here. All sorts of connections that you can put on handlebars or whatever. In my case, maybe something or other like on the bass boat on my Ranger. Put it over on the railing. Try to figure out a way to mount it on the seat. Whatever. And a kayak. Now there's the thing. Some guys are using kayaks. Okay, you can put it on a railing up there and have it shoot that way. But like I said, what we're going to do now is I'm going to turn this camera off and then we're going to turn this camera on. And the mic is definitely going to be different, because this has got a built-in microphone. And it's a little bitty old job off to the side somewhere. It's supposed to be over here. I'm not sure where it's at. But we're going to try that and we're going to see what happens. And then we're going to film some more. Okay, I'm filming from the same distance that I was doing with the other camera that we got there. And we're just going to see what happens as far as audio goes. Also, the nice thing I like about this one is that it has an adjustment as far as the angle. You know, all these things have got this fisheye where you got this real wide angle and kind of bows it and what have you. This thing has got one where you can drop it all the way to 70 degrees. You can go anywhere from 70 to 170. The one thing that I don't like is the fact that there's no indication that this camera is running right now. Now that I'm in front of it, I cannot see, and hopefully it is running, or what I'm saying here isn't even going out. Again, the microphone, I don't know how that's picking up. It's cold. It's very, very cold out here. We're getting sub-zero temperatures. I'm freezing my hind end off, to tell you the truth, to do this. But I wanted to see how it does in that, because I'm going to try this camera for ice fishing. It's nice and small, as you've seen when I had it here in front of there, and we're just going to see what happens. And I'm going to shut this off, and then we're going to go back to the other camera. And here's how you shut it off. Alright, I got the little guy up here with us now. We're going to put this all together. We're going to see how it works. As I said, there are a few things. One of the things that, this is the mount that I'm using for the tripod. This is also a thing that has a deal that will fit up in it that'll put like on a helmet or something of that sort. The one thing I don't like is it's kind of loose right in here. It needs to be a little bit tighter, but then again, you got to be able to get it in and out of there. But with it that loose, is it going to pop out? Another problem I run into over here, this uses a real small micro SD card, not your regular SD card, but your micro one. I've lost that card 3 times. I've been able to find it, but there's such a spring or whatever, and getting it out of there, you have to take this camera out of here to get to it. And even then, you got to get down there and push it, and that little sucker has gone flying right across the room. So that can be a little bit of a problem. There's some suggestions I've had. One thing is an external microphone jack, like we talked about. I didn't talk about the external, but you know, that's what we're using on this other camera. So that would be very, very helpful. Also a zoom, if you're going to be using it like I do, where you have it off separate. Say you're going to be shooting and I want to zoom in the target and have it like that. Otherwise you got to set it right up there, because there really isn't a zoom otherwise. So this is getting very, very cold out here now, because we're going to be we already got sub-zero temperatures in the wind chills. So even how this comes out, I don't know. We're going to take a look and we're going to compare it. And until next time, get out there, shoot safe, have a great day of plinking, go out on the water, and have a great day of fishing.